And again, I'm a little bit disappointed, a little angry. I don't know how much clearer I can make it. I'm telling you now, anything happens to that child, anything, they're already sick. Just sad people. You agreed to sacrifice them because you couldn't do your job. And they're sick anyway for flipping making a child be the sacrifice instead of you for failing. You, that's supposed to be in a federal agency, a stepfather, Somalian, it's a Pisces child, Cancer, air sign. Yeah, you know you are. It ends now. You and many like you are really testing my patience. You lost. That's it. That's it. You've lost. All of you. Every single one of you around the world. You've lost. Everything is known. And you will all be judged, starting with you and anyone that is connected to you. Dominoes are falling. Things are only going to get worse for you, all of you. Unless you stop what you're doing. Seek God and end this. Something happens to that child. The world will know. God may not reach you to send down judgment. The world will hear what you did. And while I don't say that these people should take it into their own hands, once they hear what you've been doing, God may not reach you in time. Again, listen to what I'm saying. I work in love. I live in love, peace, harmony, and I ask that you stop doing these things. You're so greedy and selfish. You want what's not yours, and you try to take it any means possible. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you the truth. Anything happens to that child, there is nowhere that you can hide. None of you, not one of you. I don't care how small a part you played. What's wrong with you people? I've spent nearly 5 years, 4 years asking that question. What's wrong with you people? I call judgment. I spent nearly 4 years protecting you, shielding you from the judgment, watching you. Now, I don't have to protect you anymore. I don't have to be quiet anymore. All of us are being judged. We're being judged. And I don't have to protect you. I don't have to keep quiet. I don't have to wait for God's divine timing anymore. You do. All of you. Every single one of you. Clock is ticking. You better make sure that you pray good and loud for God to save you. For the people find out the sort of things that you did, not just to the children, to them around the world. Better hope. Seriously, listen. It's something that I'm known for. Hear me all and listen good. I tell you to listen because I tell you the truth. For some people, the truth is a blessing, it's freedom. But for most, the truth is hard to hear. Can you handle the truth? Clock is ticking. Anything happens to that kid, that child, especially if it's their heart, anything happens to that child, well, that's going to be claimed. And those of you who think you can manipulate people into offering up their children, you're the worst. You ain't getting away with it. You think you're clever. You think you can feed off people. No, you know I'm telling the truth. You better tell the rest of them. And they better tell the rest. And they better tell the rest. And they better tell the rest until it goes all the way around the world. Until I hear it for myself. That everyone knows. The clock is ticking. Judgment is being called. And I don't have to wait anymore. I don't have to protect you anymore. You see, while you were feeding off me, you were okay. While I had to sit back and watch, you were okay. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you haven't seen my other videos, I'm talking about the fact that I had to wait in God's palm for his timing because people were doing some not very nice stuff. Not just to me, but to other people. And I truly wanted to sort that out in my own timing. But I'm at peace with myself. And I know God has put me down, his hand watching over me, that I'm not held back anymore. I don't have to wait anymore. You're not protected anymore because you don't have access to me. And those that do better just stop. Or the photo, the picture, be returned to sender. And you aren't like that. Whatever it is that you have, whether it be a tooth or a piece of clothing. Now, I'm not talking about the photo at your end. I'm talking about the picture at my end. I think I don't know. I know. I think there's no way I can find out. I found out. You think you're safe? You're not safe. None of you. Not one single person is safe that is doing anything, anything that is against the will of God. A judge, God will judge in whatever degree he sees fit. So those of you with minor transgressions, I won't worry. Those of you who worship the devil, do the black magic, have no mind or sympathy for life, who destroy the planet, who sacrifice animals, who sacrifice children, who sacrifice people, who think that it's okay to do all of this stuff. Keep doing it. See what karma feels like. I suggest those of you that have already sampled karma, get the word out. Tell them God is real. Warn them that you already know he's real. Warn them that all those things you did to stop what is going to happen, all those things failed. Now, anything happens to that child, I will know. And I'll know where you are. I may just let it slip who you are. You better hope that God gets to you before they do. Now, this is probably your most important warning ever. You anymore work that tries to get in between this union that I have coming, this love that I have, It will be worth it to have God's judgment, to put it to one side and let out the devil in me. You better fucking believe that I mean that. You do one more fucking thing to get between my union, something that I've waited years and years and years and years for, and you fucking know, because you're the people that stopped me. You do one more attempt to try and stop it. There is nothing, nothing, nothing that will save any of you. Nothing. See this anger? That won't be there when I do what I do. I will do it out of love. I will do it the most high good. I will do it for God. It's His union. It's His choice. And whilst this anger inside me will exist, do it out of love for my God. I'm sure in His judgment, He will look down favorably on me and not so favorably on you for intervening in His divine plan. Lately, in some of my videos, I've pretended to be not angry, argumentative, because that's what you people want. And you think I don't know? You think I don't know what the game is? I don't know what the game is. Like I said in the last stream, it's not your game anymore. I rewrote the script. I rewrote the code. I rewrote the gameplay. It took me to a place where I had time to think. A guy has time to think in a graveyard, because that's where I was. Should have been dead. That's where you wanted me. I had time to think. How the fuck are they winning this game? Why is it that everything that I try and do, I end up fucking losing? And then I realised, you fucking manipulating the game. This isn't the game I'm supposed to be playing. This is all bullshit. So what if I change the game? What if now it's my bullshit? It's my BS. It's something you don't understand. You know what that is? You know what you don't understand? Have you any idea? You don't understand the power of God. You don't understand possibilities. You can't think, what if? You can't think nothing is as it seems. You can't come to grips with truth. The truth is, now, in this game of chess, oh, the pawn. There's people those lives that you ruin. The rest of the board, the king, the queen, the knight, bishop, castle, they're going to walk all over you. You know who they are. They're the chosen. They're God's earth angels, God's chosen, God's children. You see, it would have been hard enough just going against God and his angels and the spirits. But now, the ancestors are back. Not just mine, everyone's ancestors. All the generational curses are broken. Every ancestor that stepped into the light, that steps into the light, that chooses to be on the side of God, they're against you. Even those you thought were on your side, because they know ain't no way they're going to win. Even what you consider to be the dark forces, some of them are changing because they know they can't win. You will have no one to turn to, or you won't know who to trust. It change. You, you're at the lowest level. You're the lowest level of the game. You're just starting out. You know what the problem with that is, though? You're in the game as a novice. You don't know it. But the game is on the last level, on the highest setting. Not going to wait for you to acclimatize. Not going to wait for you to get set and get ready. But you didn't. You didn't wait. I'm not going to wait. So, novices, welcome to the new game, the new world, the new realm, the new multiverse, the new space-time continuum, the new 12th plane of existence. However you want to look at all of these things in all of these places, however you understand them, the spiritual realm, you're the novices. In the game, you don't even know. You've never even heard of it. And yet you think you do. It's called the game of life. And in this game, love conquers all. You have no defense. None of your parlor tricks will work. And anything that does, that emanates 2 or 3 foot away from you, on its way to whoever you think you're going to curse, inflict, will all be returned to sender. See, in this game, we're fully protected. We're at the top level. We have all the armor. God saw to that. While you were doing everything that you wanted to do, we were getting kitted out. While you were beating us down, we were getting kitted out. We were just waiting. We were just waiting for God to say, yeah, go. Now's the time. Turn the shields, blind them, blow the trumpets, drop the wall. You couldn't see it coming. You had no idea. You just looked and thought, what the heck are they doing? We've got them beat. Look. And then the walls fell. And you ended up in a chasm or abyss or whatever you want to call it. See, that's how the game works now. You don't know what the heck's going on. You think you're dealing with the meek, but the meek inherit the earth. What you get to meet the devil. You get to meet him personally. Remember, he's my mate. He's my father. He's his father. So, I don't know. What do you reckon? You reckon I was weak? You reckon I was stupid? You reckon I was ignorant? Did you think you blocked my intuition? All of those things that you thought, did you think you were getting away with it? All those times I went quiet, did you think you succeeded? See, in the game that you were playing, I played by your rules. And I told you, my father told me, if you tell lies, you'll find out the truth. I found out the truth. Found out the truth. And now I don't need to worry about the intuition. I don't need to worry about any protection. But you do. And unfortunately for you, you haven't got any. You see, tables have turned. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to go around feeding off you because that's not the kind of person I am. I'm not going to be doing that sort of stuff. But calm as a bitch. For everything that you did, you'll suffer. For those that suffered, they'll gain reward. For the normal, average person who doesn't know any of this, their lives will greatly be more pleasurable, more happiness, more joy. They will all be more, what's the word? Thrill of the chase. What's the word? Content? Comfortable? Yeah. We'll be living in a world that's full of contentment. And you, I don't know what sort of world you're going to be living in. Maybe you'll live on I don't know, a planet somewhere where they have a prison for bad people, or in the spiritual realm where they have spiritual prison. I don't know. Or maybe you'll be in El Salvador where they take in criminals. See, I gave you the message and I gave you the warning, and you don't listen. But you best listen. You best listen. No more. Don't do any more. You know it doesn't work. It will never work. Told you months ago. Don't touch anybody that I care for. And I had people saying, well, we don't know who that is. We don't know. Doesn't matter, does it? I care for everybody. You don't need to know who. You just need to know don't touch anyone. Don't do anything to somebody of the line, to somebody who's God's child. We're all God's children, dark and light. Told you. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I really don't. That is not me. I don't want to see anyone get hurt. Problem with me though is I don't like people when they're bullies, narcissists, when they attack the innocent, when they hurt people that don't deserve being hurt, when they're just cruel or greedy. I don't like those people. Don't hate them. I just don't like it when I hear that a child is being hurt because their parents have no morals, no consideration, no concern, no truth in their own mind. That it's the people that put you in that position, they're worse. Ah, you didn't work. You didn't do it. You're going to have to forfeit. We're going to have to take this innocent child off you. You have to feed off them. You're going to have to do horrible and vile things because you're useless at what you're supposed to be doing. And you can hate me if you want. I don't care. You don't think I've looked at myself and hated myself? You have no idea who you woke up. None. Absolutely none. You don't scare me. None of you. I don't care how powerful you think you are. Because they're all awake now. Towers are falling. And God, He's sending judgment. So pass the word. Please pass the word. Because I don't want to see any more people get hurt. And if I can, this message is to save some. Repent now. Admit the things that you did. Try and help. Do that dark night of the soul. Get balance. Find God. Find peace. Do the right thing. Clock's ticking. Divine timing and all that. So I'm trying to help you. You might think that I'm being horrible. You might hate me because you can't get what I was supposed to have. And yet, think about it. This is how stupid you are. Think about it. You already had it. You already had it. I was giving you it. You already had it. That's why you were so well off. That's why you're so well off. Years and years and years and years ago. That's why you're so well off. That's why you could keep doing what you were doing. And I didn't call judgment. And you probably could have still had it had you done the right thing. I'm not trying to seek revenge on you. I don't need to. I didn't try and stop you. I didn't need to. The reason why your lives were so good is because they were allowed to be so good. And if you stopped and you did the right thing, they would have carried on being good. You couldn't help yourself. So that's why your face is all puffed up. And your arms too. Arm. That's why you feel the way you do. That's why you lost your house. That's why it nearly burnt down. That's why you lost the car. That's why you lost the kids. That's why all of those things have happened to you because of you, not me. I haven't done anything yet. Absolutely nothing except watch and wait. Oh, and maybe, might be a few steps ahead just in case. Bit like now, to be fair. So don't let anything happen. Don't let anything happen to either of them, to anyone. But the message is specific. Let anything happen to that child. In fact, I'd go so far as to say, give yourself up. Seriously, seriously. You don't want that spiritual hell, give yourself up. I'm not protecting anyone except those of the light. What that means, absolutely know what that means. Playing in a different game, but you are not the big bosses anymore. You are first level novices. How big you think you are, you're not. Not in this game. It's a different game. You're on the first level. And I chose my big boss, God, the universe, source, the angels, the aliens, all of them. Whichever suits your reality, that's what's going to come against you. That's what's going to come against you. Or all of them, if you doubt that either exists. Playing a different game now. And the big boss, he's on his throne. He's on his throne. And you're dealing with him and Mother Gaia and the rest that I mentioned. You have no comprehension, none, about how many aliens there are. None. But I can assure you, there's way too many for you. Way too many. And all of this rubbish that you've been doing, maybe they want to speak to you, sort a few things out. Is this? It's not just the now. This is thousands of years of karma. This is you are in the know of all of that stuff. And the ancestors, and if you think just for a little bit, just, that your ancestors are going to save you, think again. If you think your spirits are going to save you, think again. If you think your entities are going to save you, think again. If you think your demons are going to save you, think again. This is a different game. You haven't gone to the next level. They don't exist for you. They have no power. You haven't earned them yet. It's a different game and they've been stripped. You're on your own. Just you against the world. Oh, that's funny. Used to be the other way around. It's you against the world. How do you think you're going to fare? See, they're all going to know who you are, and they're going to be pissed when they wake up. So guess what? You better hope God gets you first. Seriously. You better hope that God gets to you first. Everything that you wanted to happen to other people going to happen to you. Everything. Like real karma. But not just what you wanted to happen to them. Like times 10. You know, how it's mentioned. So fools rush in and the wise sit and watch. You've been wise and found the blade quickly down. How do you think I was when I was looking down? What's going on down there? Good view from up there. Time goes past a little differently when you're up there. It's amazing how much you can see, how many years ahead, how much knowledge you can attain in a few seconds. 2 seconds, a few years, 10 seconds, 20 years, 10 years. It doesn't matter whether you believe or not. And I don't care if you don't believe a single word I say. I never do. I'm not the one that's going to judge you. So you know if you're a good person, if you're a bad person. And you know that if God is going to judge you, he's going to judge you fairly. And you'll know if you need to be worried or not. I'm not worried. I don't hate you. And in some instances, I don't even care one way or the other. Well, I don't even recognize you. You're not even on the same timeline half the time. But justice is being served. And I'm warning you now. Not because I'm a nasty person. Not because I'm a vengeful person or a bad person. Because I'm trying to help, as I always have been. Do the right thing. To see the truth. Because the truth will set you free. Truth is freedom. Freedom is bliss. It's just the way that it is. You don't care. And you know that all your troubles are taken care of. be a blissful world. But when you don't care because you think you're God, and you don't care about another person, no, there's no contentment there. So I want a different world. I want to be a child again and go out and play. But you stole that from me. You stole it from a lot of children, and they deserve to have that back. You stole it from a lot of people. They deserve to have that back. Maybe in order to get it back, maybe you age quicker. Maybe you hurt more. I'm just saying, karma's a bitch. Words are powerful. I need to be careful what I say, just in case Dad takes it literal. In the chase, you know how that is. I'll take you literally. Even if I have no power at all. Even if I have no power at all. They do. Oh, they do. You know they do. That's why you try to stop it. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you have no idea what I'm talking about, just go to a Mason. Just go to a secret society. Just go to these dark elite families that have all the money. Ask them what I'm talking about. They know. Ask the Pope what I'm talking about. He knows. I know who you are. All of you. Every single one of you. I know who you are. It's judgment time, God's divine timing, God's divine plan. However you want to look at it, the age of Aquarius, the chosen, 144, however you want to look at it, the prophecy, I don't know, however you want to see this time of reckoning. No, it's now. And it will continue going forward. Confirmation there. Don't think because nothing's happened in the first few weeks, you're okay. Don't think because nothing's happened in the first few months, you're okay. Don't think because it hasn't happened in a year, you're okay. You have a world to rebuild. It takes time. God will get to you. Don't worry about that. See, I waited. It wasn't time. No, but now it is. And if I can wait, Dad can wait. And for you, Domino, if you see this, if it's you, you'll know who you are. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ciao for now. Before you roll those dice, think twice. Take care.